Big responsibility come with saying my body, my temple. I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like I done became so boring to all of the wrong people. But I'm so interesting to all of the right people. Anything that make me uncomfortable or a challenge, man, if it ain't rough, it ain't us. So sometimes we have psychological challenges, sometimes we have emotional challenges, sometimes we have physical challenges. So listen, I gotta learn from what I need from this situation. Whether it's uncomfortable, unfortunate, look for the positive lining in it and move on.
July 9th, Tuesday. You know what's going up on a Tuesday. Chest, man. Chest day. Per usual. Chest. Some arms. Well, biceps. And a little bit of shoulders. Per usual. You guys know the routine, man. Same shape, different day. But I was trying to think what I could do differently in this chest routine. I mean, there's plenty of things I could do differently, but within reason of gauging my progress. So I know I always start off with push-ups, and the reason why I always start with push-ups because it's so. Not only is it easy because you don't have to like set up anything. You just jump, you just get on the floor and push. But like I immediately get blood to my muscles. So I'm automatically just get pumped up like super fast. So by the time I'm done, probably like the first set, I'm already pumped. I already got blood engorged in my chest and I'm ready to go. Now with bench press, it's a little bit different. It takes about, I'd say like 2 to 3 sets before you can even start feeling some real blood going into the muscle. And it's usually the first working set, so the rest is like just warming up and stuff. So unlike that, push-ups is boom, 1 set and I'm already ready to go. That's why I like starting with push-ups first. It's like the simplest thing to do to get you a quick fix, quick blood into the muscle. So there's not too many people here today, which is good. So I'm just trying to think if I should start with push-ups like I usually do, or see, I always would like to start with a compound movement so I can give my compound movements my most energy. So if I don't start with a push-up, then I would start with hammer strength. And hammer strength is cool to start with, but for some reason when I pre-exhaust my chest with push-ups, I feel like I got more cushion, more spring, so to speak. So when I push, go to the other compound movement, my chest is firing and ready to go. So they also got the seated press machine I could do as well. But like I said, then I have to warm up, feel where the weight's at. Push-ups, just boom. Whatever your weight is, you just get to it and you just do as many reps as you can. And yeah, so probably gonna start with push-ups and do my usual shit. I try to think of something different to do. If I do bench press I'm probably gonna do in the near future. When I do it, it's gonna be set to 10. I won't be doing anything 20s with those because bench press is a completely different movement, and I'm not gonna be sitting there doing a plate for 20. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna just do push-ups or a machine. So yeah, man. So start with some push-ups, then we go to incline like we usually do, some flies. I actually might want to do some I want to do some pec deck flies today. So we'll do some of those, and maybe we'll put some cables in too. We'll see. And then we'll move some biceps, I never know what I'm gonna do for biceps. It's usually how I go on for how I feel. So we'll see what goes on there. And then from there, we're gonna move on to, we just finished off with some side delts, nothing crazy. Dumbbells, probably seated dumbbells. So this is how you know, I know doing the same thing all the time gets monotonous, but this is how you gauge your progress. When you start overcomplicating things because you want to try something different, which is nothing wrong with that, then you start to lose sense of where you're at progress-wise. So the simpler you can stick to things and simplify things and stay on the same consistent routine, the easier it is to gauge your progress and see if you're getting stronger, getting weaker, looking better, etc. So that's why I kind of do the same thing all the time. I always lived it like that though my whole life. Like I would have the same routine. Now you can switch the days up and rotate the days and do, say, instead of doing chest on Tuesday, I could switch it and do it on Friday. But you know, everybody wants to do chest on Monday because they're the freshest. I would usually do it on Monday, but I do cardio on Monday. So this is like my Monday. But I love chest. Chest is my favorite body part to train besides back. Chest and back is my favorite body parts to train. I just think because chest, you get a whole pump from everywhere, your whole upper body, and back, your back feels nice and wide, and you get your rear delts involved, you know, a little bit of your biceps. So it's like almost like an overall upper body pump as well. Of course, legs, I don't really care to train that much. Arms, I throw them in there. I mean, arms are cool, but my favorite is chest and back. So, yeah, let's get in there and get it done. You guys know the deal. 4 sets of 20 to 25 reps. I think I'm trying to do 25s today. Doing slow and controlled reps with the knuckles to get that extra stretch on the chest. So trying to keep the same tempo throughout and warming up that chest, baby. So as you notice, I'm trying to control the negative and explode from the bottom. That's going to create some more explosive in your movements and make you a little bit more stronger. Doing a quick rest pause because the chest is getting fatigued and that burn is getting crazy. So this is my fourth and final set. I decided to switch my fist position to parallel just to see how it feels. Felt a little bit better, a little bit less stress on my shoulders and more focus on my chest. So I did like the way it felt, but I kind of felt like I was cheating, I'm not going to lie. So I think I ended up switching it back when I did a rest pause. But still getting that focus on the chest and that good stretch at the bottom. So that's the main thing. Moving on to incline hammer press for the upper chest. I did a warm up with one plate and then straight to the two. Now, my chest is already pretty fatigued and pre-fatigued and pumped, so everything feels pretty smooth like butter. Now, really focusing on controlling that weight, coming down, getting a good stretch, and then getting that squeeze at the top. So 20 reps or until failure. I did 2 working sets here. So this is my second and final working set. Now notice I got a slight arch in my back. Using a slight arch in your back on this machine gives you a better angle to hit the top chest. In my opinion, I feel a little bit more tension on my upper chest. So give that a try if you guys haven't tried that. Since my chest is already pretty fatigued, there's no reason to put some lightweight on there or do a filler set. I'm already warmed up and ready to go. So we're going straight to the working set and put it at, I don't even know what I put the stack at, but it was a good weight, trust me, because I barely got 20 on this first working set. But I do 2 working sets here and really focusing on that stretch at the bottom and squeezing at the top. So right here, we're moving on to biceps. And this is the hoist machine for biceps. I actually really like this machine. And basically you're doing like cable biceps, one arm at a time, seated. And this machine allows you to get a good contraction at the top. It really get a deep contraction. It squeeze and contract those biceps. So I do one arm at a time for 10, and then I do 10 together towards the end for a total of 20 reps. So this was the third and final working set. If you guys don't have this machine, man, I feel bad for you because this is like one of the best bicep machines, in my opinion. It just, the arch that it gives you, because the movement goes with you, it allows you to get a deeper contraction on your biceps. And this gives you like constant tension on your biceps too, all the way down. So definitely suggest if you guys have this at your gym, try it out, give it a shot. You might like it. This exercise also works the peak of the biceps and the long head of the biceps as well. Because of the position that you're in, it just pushes more blood into the muscle. Now we're moving on to some Preacher Easy Bar machine curls, keeping the weight as moderate as possible, really trying to squeeze and contract. You guys know 20 reps, and the first set was a little bit heavy, so I had to drop the weight on the second one, but I'm doing 2 working sets here, really squeezing at the top for at least a 1-2 second and controlling that weight. This is working the peak of your biceps. So I did a quick little drop set right here. I should have just did a rest pause, but it's all right because the weight was a little bit too light on this drop set. second and final working set of this exercise, and you'll notice that I do a rest pause during this set, which I should have did on the first one, but this was my best set on this exercise. If I would have just did this same thing on my first set, I would have been perfect. So while my biceps are completely burnt and fried, I went and said, you know what? I've done enough machines for today. We got to get some free weights in. So now I decided to do some dumbbell hammer curls to work that brachialis and that outer part of the bicep. Really trying to focus on that squeeze and really trying to get that deep contraction. Wow. I think I do a drop set here. I'm not sure. I think I just do one working set with this, if I'm not mistaken.
Imagine yourself with that one. You're on the John West Show, 94 HGY.
I wish that I could fly to the sky, very high, like a dragonfly.
So yeah, I went from the 35s to the 30s. Nice little drop set and finishing off those 20s. And I believe I thought I did them together at some point, both arms together. I think I'm gonna do it right here, right now. Is it? Yep, we do them together. So really squeezing and holding at the top for at least half a second to a second. So I ended up spamming some side delts here, just doing side laterals, man, keeping them shoulders nice and wide. I started with the 35s, I believe, and them shits felt pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie, but really trying to focus on that burn and that contraction at the top, trying to keep it as slow as possible and controlled. Again, spamming them side delts. This is the second working set. I'm doing 4 working sets total, so I'm going to speed this up so it doesn't get boring for you guys. So each angle you see that's different, just know it's a new set. And we doing 20 reps, nothing less, or until failure. workout done. 12:22 p.m. So we were in there for, what time we get here? I don't know, 10:45. I don't know. I said we were in there for like 45 minutes to an hour. So not bad at all. Can't complain. In and out. So that was a good thing. Workout was pretty good. Started off with the push-ups like I said I would, because after one set I'm already pumped. So push-ups is one of those things that you can't beat. Like, and you can do push-ups anywhere. You can do them anywhere, anytime, anywhere. So it's like, it's hard to beat push-ups. And I also forgot to mention, I'm trying to incorporate I'm trying to keep calisthenics in my routine. Push-ups is probably the only calisthenics that I do. I want to do pull-ups again, and soon. I've been wanting to do them since I started, but I'm kind of scared. But I'm gonna give them a shot at some point. I promise you guys that, because I was doing good. I was doing like set to 10 before I stopped, and I got all the way up to 260 doing 10. So I miss doing pull-ups. I don't miss them that much, but I do miss them. So let's do it. Pull right on the side. So yeah, all in all, let's see how many sets did we do. So for chest, we did 4 working sets. Well, push-ups. As soon as you do push-ups, it's considered a working set. Some people consider them warm-ups. It's a warm-up and working sets because you're doing your body weight. So I don't know. I say I did 4 sets with push-ups. Then I did 2 sets of hammer strength incline press. 2 working sets of that. And then I did 2 working sets of flies, all set to 20 or until failure. And really slow and controlled on all the reps, and squeeze. When I squeeze, I try to squeeze for like 1-2 seconds. So all in all, did 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets for chest. And then we moved on to biceps. I did the hoist machine bicep curls seated, and it actually felt really good doing 20 reps. I did some rest pauses because, believe it or not, because of the tension from that angle pulling on my chest was super fucking fatigued and on fire. So like I stopped in between because it was like my chest was on fire. It's weird. So I did a rest pause in between. It had nothing to do with my biceps. But yeah, man, we did 20 there, squeeze and control one arm at a time, and then we did 10 one arm at a time, and then 10 together. So total of 20. And I like that machine because on the hoist machine, when it comes up, it moves with you, so you can get a real good deep contraction. Rather than staying in one spot, you're only limited to coming here. When it comes up, you can kind of come in with it. So I like the hoist machine. So we did 3 working sets there. Then from there we moved on to, we did preacher curls, easy bar preacher curls on the machine, which felt pretty good. My biceps were pretty on fire already, so they're kind of a little bit, not fatigued, but they were burning out faster than I expected. So did moderate, pretty good weight on there, and 20 reps with some rest pauses in between. I did a drop set on the first set because I was like, damn, this feels pretty heavy, but I should have just did a rest pause. So drop set on the first one, which it was cool, but second one I did a rest pause, stayed at the same weight. It's good moderate weight, really contracting and squeezing, trying to get that biceps activation, get that mind to muscle connection, and working that obviously works the peak of the bicep, and so does the seated curls on the hoist machine, works the peak and the long head of the bicep. And then from there we moved on to some hammers to work the outer head of the bicep and the brachialis. We did 1 set of hammers and which was a drop set. I started with the 35s, squeeze, contract each rep, and then I did 10 with that, and then I did 10 with the 30s, and squeeze and contract together. Finished off with that. So all in all, 20 reps. 20 reps on everything, guys, or until failure. So for biceps, I did 3, 4, 5, 6 sets for biceps. And then we just did 4 sets. I did 4 sets of side laterals for delts, for shoulders, because I don't know, my side delts were on fire. So I'm like, let me just kill these things today. I really want my shoulders to be very wide so my waist looks even more narrow. So we did 4 sets of side delts, and then we called it a wrap, man. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Well, not easy, because you definitely gotta put in the work, but you guys get what I'm saying. It definitely did the trick, did the job. Sorry, I gotta back in, sweetie, because I have no other way to do this. But pretty good workout. Got in there, got out, got a compliment today, so that shit kind of boosted me up a little bit. And now for the rest of the day, go home, eat egg whites, turkey bacon. I'm gonna go get some bananas right now. I haven't had bananas in a while. Need to get that potassium. I have a banana with my meal, and after that, I think I'm gonna have turkey sandwich. I got some. Yesterday I went grocery shopping. I did a whole bunch of grocery shopping, and I got some keto bread. So that was good. My sister-in-law put me on with the keto bread. I found it at Walmart, and yeah, I think there's only 3 grams of carbs in the whole thing, net carbs. So definitely gonna get into those. I might get some turkey while I'm here, because I think my turkey might be a little tainted, because I've had it sitting in there, even though it's packaged and sealed. It's kind of iffy. I've had it for like 2 weeks sitting there, so I might just get a couple packs of that while I'm here. And I got some watermelon too, man. I ate some watermelon, and it made I don't know if it was the watermelon, but for some reason that shit been making my stomach feel kind of queasy, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the watermelon or if it's just, I don't know what, man. But I haven't been having the best experiences with watermelon lately. So I don't know, we shall see. But then my last meal is gonna be chicken and rice with broccoli. And then that's pretty much about it. I mean, I don't really have much else. I don't know what else I'm gonna. Oh, for a snack in between, I have my protein brownie, of course. If I feel like I need something sweet. The watermelon I'm iffy about, so I'll eat a little bit, see how I feel. Anyways, I got 2 of them on top of that. So yeah, man, felt pretty good today. Can't complain. I don't really know what else to say to you guys besides keep killing it, keep crushing your workouts, stay consistent. Consistency is everything. But all in all, you can work out and train your ass off, and you will get gains. But to get the best amount of gains and the most quality gains, all this shit has to do with your diet, man, at the end of the day. So if you're consistent as hell in the gym, that's great. But being more consistent with your diet, it goes just as important as the gym. So if you're not on point or not consistent with that, then you're doing one and not the other. And if you're into fitness, you gotta try to do them both, man. It's not easy, and nobody's perfect. So if you fall off, that's all right. Just get back on the wagon and keep pushing forward and keep progressing. Don't look backwards, because sometimes looking backwards can deter you from moving forward. So get back on the horse, keep riding that race, and keep moving forward, man. Fitness is a lifestyle. When they say lifestyle, it means you do this for your life. Like, this is a life-changing experience, and you're in this to win this for the rest of your life. So listen, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, and I want you guys to be true to it too, because this is gonna cause longevity in your life. Lifting weights, they say, makes you live longer, but I agree with that, but I also agree with what else you do outside the gym helps you live longer as well. So, appreciate everybody for watching. I'm gonna, like I said, I still gotta get my microphones, because the other ones, I don't even know what happened, man. The app just stopped working out of nowhere. So I've been doing some research trying to find good quality headphones, and it's just been running me in circles. So I haven't figured it out yet, but I will. And one day you just be like, damn, okay, you got the mic back. So you guys have any suggestion on some good headphones to, because I record off my phone for now. If you guys have any good suggestions on some headphones for the phone, feel free to comment, and yeah, let me know, because I'm looking for some good quality headphones. Nothing too crazy expensive though, of course. So appreciate you guys for watching. Feel free to share, like, subscribe. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful day, and keep grinding.